Hello guys, and welcome to another tutorial. If you are new here, my name is Leah, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys Anti-Fragile by 르세라핌. I will be teaching the full dance to you guys today. So I would give this dance a difficulty score of 8 out of 10, high intermediate. Learning the moves is a lot more simple, but once you start to perform it at full speed, it requires a lot of energy, power, sharpness, all of that, which I think puts it in the high intermediate category personally. So again, this is a full explanation tutorial of the entire dance, and if you would like to practice with the music, then I will link my slow music tutorial in the top right hand corner of the screen. If you would like to practice with a video where the explanation and the music is in one video for you, that is over on my Patreon page as usual. Thank you so much to my new patrons that have joined me this month, in the month of October. Thank you for all of your support on that platform, guys. For this dance, I referenced this video right here. It's the official dance practice for Anti-Fragile. I followed every single one of the members at different points in the choreography. Please remember, if I'm speaking too fast or too slow for you at any point in this tutorial, then feel free to change the speed of the video in the YouTube settings. Okay, so let's get started. Alright guys, this is lesson 1 and this is the intro. We're going to start on the floor on our knees following yunjin. So you're going to have your knees on the floor like this, and you can sit down on the back of your heels. You're going to cross your arms like this and look down. So we're going to look down for 1, 2, and. On and, you're going to bring your 2 fists up like this and make a strong gesture. We're going to be repeating this gesture many times throughout this choreography. So 1, 2, and. Then on 3, 4, we're going to go 3, 4. So you're going to get your right shoulder first, slightly push it up, and you're going to push your whole torso over to the left side with your right shoulder. Then the other side, you're going to do your left shoulder, push this over to the right side here. From the beginning, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Now what we're going to do is get these 2 gestures here with our index finger and thumb. We're going to point into our chest and then forward. Boom, boom, boom. So chest and forward. As you go forward, you're going to slightly tuck your chin in. Then you're going to go up, down with your fingers and your head. So this will go 5 and 6 and. Then on 7, 8, we're going to brush our hands behind our head, lean backwards, 7. So we're going to sit backwards into our heels as we brush our hair, 7. Bring your knees up off the ground together, 7. And grab onto your thighs here and you come up slightly, and 8. Squat apart, have your hands on your thighs. So back from the floor, from here, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Look up and have your hands on your thighs. Okay, so that's the first half of the intro. Let's go from the beginning and recap that with the counts. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Okay, from here, we're going to sit down slightly and twist our right hip up to the right side. That will go 1, 2, and then on 3, 4, we're going to do the left side and go 3, 4. So we're going to twist our right fist out, then our left fist. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to jump in the center like this. We're going to put our right foot in front of our left, put our fist to our shoulders, bend our knees, out, bend our knees, out. So you're getting your fist going in, out, out. Every time you go out, you want to pop your right hip up, back down, and up. Okay, so from the squatting move here, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and then we're going to jump in the center, squat our legs apart, 7, and. So we're going to squat our legs apart like this, wide, bend our knees, get our fist, punch, punch into your stomach 2 times. Punch, punch. Then finally, we're going to slide back on our right leg like this on 8 to finish. So 7, and on 8, step back with your right, get your right hand, push this out to the front, the palm of your hand, and curl it into a fist from pinky to thumb. So from this move here, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, like this on your right leg, and slide back. Okay, that is the introduction. Let's go from the second half when we squat on our thighs like this, and do that move there. Then we're going to go all the way from the beginning with the counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Okay guys, lesson 2, and this is verse 1. So we have just slide back like this on our right leg, curled our hand. Now quickly on and 1, we're going to step left, right, and we're going to get ready to walk forward on our right leg. So this was 8. So we're going to go and 1 on our right leg, 2 on our left leg. We're going to step forward with our left, lift our head up and down. So from here, from the beginning, 1, 2. Now keep walking forward and go 3, 4. So we're going to walk forward on our right and left, and as we do that, we're going to get this index finger, this left index finger, spin it in the top. Spin, spin, spin. So it's spinning 1, 2, 3 around in the top as we walk forward. So again from the beginning. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Now from here, your left leg should be in the front and your right foot is in the back. What you're going to do is put your left hand to your hip, and I'm going to show you the moves first. We're going to go 5, 6, 7. Okay, so from the end of here, we're going to put our left hand to our hip. Right hand is going to flick out to the top. We're going to bend our head to the left side and step forward with our right foot. From the end of here, 4, this will go. 5 here, so bend your knees, leaning on your left. 5, 6. On 6, you're going to twist your right hand again, but step backwards with your right foot. Twist your hand again and step forward. So your right foot's going forward, back, forward. Your hand is going twist, twist, twist. Okay. Just before we continue, let's go from the beginning and recap that slowly with the counts. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7. Now, after we finish here on 7, on and 8, we're going to get our right hand, step in the center with our right foot. We're going to get this right hand, glide this up to the top, right, join our feet together. So from here, 7, this will go, and 8, and. Okay, now from here, what we're going to do is get both our hands. We're going to glide them down our head, and then down our chest. Now, as we do that, we're going to step with our right foot forward on the right side, then left foot on the left side as we glide down our chest. So again, hands behind your head, then over your chest like this. With counts, this will go 1, 2, now we're going to go 3, and. What you're going to do is bend your left knee into the right side, 3, and get your hands and shake them 2 times on your hips. Again, 1, 2, 3, and 4. On 4, we're going to step with our left foot, bending in our right knee, push our hands out on either side. 4, and. On and, step up on your right foot, facing the front, left hand onto your right shoulder. Again, from here, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Okay, just before we continue, let's recap everything that we've done so far, all the way from the beginning, from the walk here. Let's go from that part now with the counts. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so after 4, and you hold here for 5. On 6, step with your left foot. We're going to get our right hand. We're going to glide this under our chin and push the palm of your hand facing outwards like this. As we do that, we're going to step with our left foot, and we're going to bend our head all the way to the left side like this as this glides in front of our neck. So from here, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and then on 8 and we're going to switch member. We're going to go 8 and. So from this position here, because we're switching into the next verse, we're going to step with our right foot, get our hands like this, right, left to face the left side. Your hands are simply just going to glide up your back like this and onto your hips. So again from here, 5, 6, 7, 8, and to face the left side with your hands on your hips. Okay, so that is lesson 2, verse 1. What we're going to do is we're going to go from the beginning once again and recap that now with the counts. And 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and. Okay, lesson 3, this is verse 2 now. So we've spun around with our hands on our hips like this, facing the left side. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this right hand off our hip, left hand stays on your hip. You're going to twinkle your hands forward like this. So twinkle your fingers and stretch your hand out. We're going to walk forward, right, left, okay? On the counts of 1, 2, 3, 4, and. On and, we're going to get these hands, push them out on either side like this, still with a tilt to the left side, and raise up your right knee. Again from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, and raise up your right knee, put your hands on either side. Now we're going to go 5, 6. From here, you're going to step with your right foot forward, try to keep your balance as much as you can. Step with your right toe. As you step with the toe, you're going to push your stomach up, and then your chest, and then forward. Now, as we push up, and then when we come back forward, step back on your left leg for support. So again, from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, back on your left foot. Now we're going to go 7 on your right foot, forward, pushing up your hip. 7, 8, and your left foot. All the way to the front again. Okay, that's the first half of this lesson. Let's go from the beginning, recap with the counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. So we just stepped 8 on our left foot, 8. Now we're going to go and 1. So quickly on and 1, you're going to bring your right foot up with your fists, just very slightly, bring your fist up to the top, step forward with your right foot and come down like this. Put your right hand to your right knee. So that will go. And 1, 2, now 3, 4. We're going to come up with our legs in position. We're going to get our right hand, swoop this up our hip. Left hand is going to swoop over your head like this as you come up. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on 5, 6. Turn around on your left leg. 5 like this. Put your left hand to your left hip. 5, 6. Lift your head up and down. So again, from the beginning of the second half, where we finish here and we go down to the floor. That will go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn on your left hip. 5, 6. Now on 7 and 7. Like this, you're going to go backwards and put your feet together to switch member swiftly. So from here, 5, 6, 7. Then on and, we're going to go and. We're going to push our hands forward like this, palms of our hand forward and curl back into fists. And then on 8 and 8 and. We're going to get our right fist, push this out to the side and back. From here, 5, 6, 7 and 8 and. Okay. So that is verse 2. What we're going to do once again is go from the second half. After we finish here, we're going to punch our fist down to the floor like that. And then we're going to go all the way from the beginning with the counts. 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and. Okay guys, this is lesson 4 and this is the pre-chorus. So this is a long pre-chorus, okay? It's 4 sets of 8 counts. So there's going to be a lot to learn here, so I'm going to break this up slowly into 2 parts. First, we've got the lion part with unche in the middle. Okay, so we've just gone 7 and 8 and. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get our hands, palms facing up, fingers together. We're going to push this forward, forward like this 2 times from the bottom up. As we do that, we're going to walk forward on our right, left like this and bend your knees each time. So this is going to go 1, 2. Now we're going to go 3 and 4 and. From here, after I step right, left, I'm going to step right and put 1 claw shape with our right hand down, right, left claw shape, stay on your left foot in the front. We're going to bring the right claw shape all the way to the top and then both to the side of your head, all while you're still on your left leg. So from the beginning, this goes 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Okay, either side of your head. Now on 5, 6, we're going to jump and separate our legs and squat. We're going to go 5, 6, and. From this position, squat, and you're going to touch your hands off your thighs, like this, off your thighs, and bend at the wrist as they come up, and lean your head back. Okay, so from here, 4 and 5, 6, then we're going to go 7, 7, you're going to bend on your left leg and bend your right knee. 7, you're going to point into your face like this. 7 and 8, and. You're going to point, da-ra, da-ra, out, in, out, in. Okay, so with counts from the beginning, this will go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, da, 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 da. Okay, after this now, we're going to get our hands together. We're going to rub them together on the bottom. Okay, so as we do that, we're going to step right, left. So you can step either to the left side, right side, backwards, forwards, wherever you want. Just remember you're stepping right foot, left foot, okay? And you can go any direction you want. So again, 1, 2. Now we're going to bring these hands, still rubbing together, up to the top like this, above our head, leaning our head slightly to the left side. And we're going to step right and right and. So you're going to get your right foot and twist it forward with your hip, forward, back, forward, back. So from the bit where we rub our hands, after here, this will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Just before we continue, let's recap from the beginning and add that together with the counts. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and now after 4, we're going to go 5, 6, and, okay, so from here, we're going to step right. We're going to get these hands by the side of our head. We're going to push them out, out, and step on your left leg. So from here, this will go 5, 6, and on and, you're going to raise yourself up, flip your hand this way. So with the palms facing up to the top. So from here, 3, 4, this will go 5, 6, and stand up straight, flip your hands, and then we're going to go 7 and 8 and. Okay, so from here you're going to close, 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 close your hands and then join them at the wrist in front of your face. As we do that, we're going to step right, left, into the middle. Okay, so after here, 3, 4, this will go 5, 6, and 7 and 8 and. Okay, that is the first half of the pre-chorus. Let's go all the way from the beginning and recap that now with the counts. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and. Okay, now next bit, this is where Kazuha is doing her verse. Now this is the second part of the pre-chorus. What we're going to do, they're all in the line, but we're going to follow specifically Kazuha because she is singing, and then after that we'll follow Sakura. So what we're going to do is we're going to step out with our right foot. Our legs alone are going to go down on the right side, so you're going to step out with your right foot with a slight, very slight tilt to the left side. Okay, so we're going to go down, and we're going to bend our hip down on our right side, squat our legs over, up on the left side. Now, as we do that, we're going to go 1. So we're going to put our hands out on either side like this. 1, then we're going to go 2, and. So you're going to get your hands and close them in, out. So again, 1, 2, and. You hold it for 3, on and close them one more time, and 4. On 4, you're going to bring your hands up like this, and raise your right leg off the floor. So again, from here, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Like this, raise your hands up and lift your right leg off the floor. So after here, 4, 5. Now on 5, we're going to get our hands from here, bring them up, and we're going to keep patting the right hand in because they're all grabbing onto each other's hands, locking arms and tapping each other's hands. So from the start of the second half, again, this goes 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5. So again, once you flick, you want to bring this hand up, flick, and push this right hand in. So flick, then we're going to keep bopping like this on our left hip, and pushing our hand to the right side. So again, from 4, when we lift our arms up and our right leg. 4, 5, 6, then we're going to go 7, 8. So we're going to keep bopping our hip to the left and left and left. Each time after you flick this foot up, you're still going to naturally go to the left. So that will go 5, 6, 7, 8. On 7, 8, you're going to get your left index finger pointed out to the left side and back around. Your right hand will now stop doing this and stay straight like this as you point around. Okay, so let's go from the second half from here, from the second half with the counts. And 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now from here, we're going to get our hands up like this. As we do that, we're going to step forward on our left, right. So you're going to lean forward and you're going to push your hip to either side. So from the end of here, this will go 1, 2 on your right side. Then we're going to go backwards, 3, 4. So you're going to go backwards on your right and left. As we do that, we're going to push these hands forward, 3, 4. So one more time again, this will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on and 5, we're going to come up on our right side and go and 5, 6. You're going to get your left hand as the base, right hand is going to chop into your hand. And 5, 6, lift off. This just goes to the back. And 5, 6. Then we're going to go 7. And so what we're going to do, step with our right foot. We're going to get these hands like this, bring them up and then in. Okay, so away from each other and in. Let's just go from Sakura's verse here. This will go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7. And on your right foot, out and in. 7 and 8 and. On 8 and, we're going to jump, squat our legs, put our fists into our stomach 2 times. Okay, so that is the pre-chorus done. What we're going to do is one more time go from the second half from this move here, like that. And then we're going to go all the way from the beginning with the counts from Eunchae's verse. And 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and. Okay guys, this is now lesson 5 and this is the chorus of the song. So we're just gone into our chest like this. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to spin our head and put our hands onto our chest like this. Okay, so you're really going to lean over on your left side like this with your legs apart. So from the end of here, this will go 1, 2 like this. Okay, so again, you spin your head to the left and look back up to the front. So from here, 8, and this will go 1, 2, 3, 4. On 3, 4, you're going to pat your fingers into your chest 2 times. 3, 4. On 4, you want to predominantly put the weight on your left leg because we're about to come up like this. You're going to come up on your left leg, bring your right knee up, and we're going to put our right fist to the top, and this left hand is going to touch our right fist up here. So again, from the beginning, this goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, remember to put the weight on your left leg. 4, and. On and, remember to bring your right foot up, right fist to the top, left hand is going to touch your right fist. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. This left hand is going to brush across your arm over to your chest. As we do that, we're going to step right, left, right. As we're doing those very small steps, we're going to pump, pump, pump our chest in, okay? So again, this will go 5 and 6 to the front. Keep your right fist where it is, all the way to your chest. 5 and 6, and put your fist down and jump in the center. And 7, 8, we're gonna get our hands loosely open. 7, 8. As we do that, we're gonna step forward with our right foot. 7, 8. So as you bring this up and up, you're kind of like waving your chest forward, forward with these hands. Okay, so from here again, this will go 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Okay, so let's just do that first bit with the count from the beginning and do a quick recap. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. We've just gone 7, 8. Now on and. You want to get your right foot, bring this up, your right knee, punch your fist forward and cross them. So 7, 8, and. Bring your right knee up, and. Now 1, 2. We're going to put the right foot back down. 1, 2. So from here, hands. Your left hand is going to go out to the left side. This right hand is going to open out and brush around your head from left to right. So again, 7, 8, and. Now step down with your right foot. 1, 2. As you step down with that foot, from here, you're going to lean back on the left and all the way around on the right side as this hand brushes around. Again from here, 7, 8, and. 1, 2. Now from here, we're going to go with our hands, 3 and 4, and. You're going to put them on either side of your chest, close, 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 close. As we do that from here, we're going to step with our left, bring our right foot up, kick, right foot, and kick the left leg. Alone with the legs, left foot, kick with the right, right foot, kick with the left. So with counts after here, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and like this. One more time before we finish this first half. Let's go from the beginning and recap with the counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and okay, after we finish on this move here, we're going to step with our left leg. We're going to bring up our left, strong gesture here on our left side, anti-fragile. On fragile, you're going to get this fist, push it out and back in. As we do that, we're going to go over to our right hip. So from the end of this move here, this will go anti-fragile. On the other side, anti-fragile. So you're going to go to the left again, and then to the right. Okay, with counts, this will go 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that is the first half of the chorus. Let's go from the beginning and recap with the counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and. Okay, after you finish here, on 1, you're going to put your left fist to your left hip. We're going to jump like this. So what we're doing is we're jumping with our feet to the left side, but we're going to look to the front. This right hand is going to come over our head like this, and we're going to lean kind of backwards and do a small wave. So from the end of here, this will go 1, 2. Now we're going to go 3, 4. From here, you're going to get your chest, pump it in, circle your hips towards the mirror, in, around again. So from here, this goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on and you're going to step forward with your left foot and swing this hand that was in front behind you. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to go 5 and. From here, we're going to get both fists. We're going to tumble first the right, then the left is going to follow all the way behind our head. So again, they're just tumbling right first all the way to the back. This will go and 5 and look to the front. 6, put your fist down, look down as well. 6 and bring this hand flat open, right hand up to the top and look up. 7 and on 7 and this hand is going to come in. We're going to look back to the front and lean backwards like this. So from here, 5 and 6 and 7 and, so remember when you're going in to lean backwards, 7 and 8. On 8, squat your legs, put this hand all the way to the back in a fist and bring your elbow up, your right elbow up behind your head. Again from this move here, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Once again, let's recap from the second half, from the end of here, where we do this move. Let's do that with the counts before we continue. 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, after 8, we're going to go and 1. This elbow is going to jab into the left side, jab into the right side. As we do that, we're going to push our left hip up as we go to the left side as we go to the right hip, as we go to the right side. So from here, 7, 8, and 1. Then on 2, 2. Bring your right foot into the center. So after and 1, 2, bring your right foot into the center, left hand onto your hip, right hand shoots out to the top, and we're going to look down the bottom left as we join that foot in. From here, 7 and 8, from here, and 1, 2, now we're going to go, 3, 4. Keep your right hand straight where it is, right foot's going to go out, 2 times. We're going to look to the front, this hand that was on your hip is going to go out, like this, with your leg now. out, out. 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to do the anti-fragile move again with our fists, but this time we're going to go to the right side and then the left side. Okay, now with the count after 3, 4, this will go 5, 6, 7, 8, and. Now this bit is important on and to position yourself for the hook. You want to step with your right foot to face the right side. From this move here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and. Make sure to step with this right foot to face this side to position yourself for the next move. Okay, that is the chorus done. Let's go from the second half one more time from here, like that, and then we're going to go all the way from the beginning with the counts. 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and. Alright guys, now this is lesson 6 and this is the hook. So anti-T-T-T, this bit here is the catchy part of the song. So remember to step with that right foot at the end of the chorus to position yourself correctly. Now, on 1, what we're going to do is step with our left foot forward on our left toe, point this hip up, and we're going to slam these fists down on either side. So from this move here, and this will go 1. So put these fists down on either side and bend your head up and backwards. 1, then we're going to go 2, 3, 4. This hip is going to go down, down, down 3 times. So again, from the end of here, this goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to face the front. We're going to step with our left, right, and it's going to swing on either side. You're going to have your head tilted to the right side. As we do that, we're going to go fragile, fragile. So from here, you're going to get your left hand out like this. We're going to brush 2 times with our right hand. Then the other side, we're going to brush slowly, just once with the left hand. So fragile, fragile. So from the beginning, this will go anti-T-T-T, fragile, fragile. Okay. Now on anti-T-T-T, again, we're going to get our fingers, index fingers, we're going to get the right hand first going up and the left hand will just go in the opposite way and you keep switching. So anti-T-T-T. As we do that, we're going to go forward on our right side, anti-T-T-T, all the way from the right to the left. So this will go 5 and 6 and then on 7 and we're going to go 7 and. So from here when we finish, we're going to step right, left. We're going to brush these hands down the sides of our body. So from here, this will go anti-T-T-T, fragile, up. Now when you come up, you're going to get these 2 fingers, bring them up like this. On your right leg, you're going to bend in your right knee, come up with your head like this. Now what you can do here is you want to pull the facial expression that they all do, where they wink and stick out their tongue like that, okay? So you can either smile, you can do whatever facial expression you want here, but this is just the one that they all do most of the time. You're going to stick out your tongue and wink and kind of smile at the same time, like this, okay? From here, antifragile, like that. Okay, so let's go from the beginning and do this now with the counts. That's the first half. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Now from this move here, we're going to step with our right foot behind us. We're going to get our hands and bring them out into fists. So right, left. On left, you're going to bring up your left hip, face the right side. Your hands are going out and then in together. So right foot, left foot, and then bring your fist in. So again, from here. 1, 2, then we're going to go 3, 4. You're going to get your hip and you're going to bring this down, down. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now on fragile, fragile, you're going to get this left hand twisted the other way, so facing forward. This right fist also facing the other way. You're going to brush this behind your head 2 times. As we do that, we're going to come up and down on this left hip. So from here, this will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to go walk into our place. We're going to get our hands, push them out forward like this. So grab onto each other, push forward. So after here, this will go 5, 6, and on 6 and step with your right foot, get your right fist, bring this up, twist out. So anti-fragile, anti again with your hands, fragile. Do your left side. So from here, anti-T, fragile, fragile, anti-fragile, anti-fragile, and then put your hands down. Okay, so that is the hook part. Let's once again go from the second half with the counts this time from here, and then we're going to go all the way from the beginning with the counts as well. 8, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1. This is now lesson 7, and this is verse 3. So we've just gone anti-fragile, anti-fragile, 1. So you're going to step forward in your place on 1. On 2, step out with your right foot, put your right hand on your thigh, get your left hand, brush this out like this, and then look back to the front. So you're going to look over your hand and then back to the front. So 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to go 4 and 5 and. So from here, we're going to get our fist. We're going to quickly pull in our right, left like this. And as we do that, we're going to look over to the left side, pull up our left knee. So we're going to look over to the left side, then look back to the front. As we pull in, right, left. So again, from the beginning with counts this time. This will go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and. On and, you want to put your left foot back to the floor. And. Now on 6, we're going to shift our body this way, so towards the right side. We've just gone and on 5 and. Now we're going to get our left foot and go 6, 7, 8. So we're going to stomp it on the floor 3 times. So from this move here, 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. So as we're doing those moves with our foot, we're going to put our hands and fists in an X. We're going to shake our shoulders like this, starting on your right. So every time you stomp, push the right shoulder forward and shake. Right, shake, right, shake, right, shake. So from this here, 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. Okay, so you just keep shaking every time you stomp like that. Okay, so let's just go from the beginning, recap that part now slowly with the counts. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. Okay, so after you finish on 8 and, you want to lift your left leg off the floor as well. So 8 and. Now what we're going to do is we're going to walk over to the left side on our left foot and bring these fists down our body. So from here, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2. So you're walking over to your place on your left and right. So again, 1, 2. Now we're going to go 3, 4. So just simply walk into your place, get your hands, loose fingers, throw them back and down. So again from here, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to go 5 and. So from here, we're going to cross our arms on the bottom, cross our fists, then open your hands out onto your knees like that. 5 and. Then on 6, you want to come up like this and push your body up on the left side like that. So from here, you're pushing your body up on the left side as you come up. Separate your legs and put these hands behind your head. Hands just glide on your sides of your body as you go up on the left side. Separate your legs now as you come up on your right hip, like this. So from here, this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7. Then we're going to go 8 and. So from here, we're going to step with our left foot, punch our fist forward once, right foot, and then slowly we're going to push these hands over to the left side and lift our left leg like this. So from here, this will go 8 and over to the left side, because the next move will go like this in the next lesson. So from here, when we go to the floor, 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and. Okay, so that is verse 3. Let's once again go from the second half after we finish this move here. And then we're going to go all the way from the beginning with the counts. 8 and. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and. This is now lesson 8 and this is verse 4. So we've just gone like this. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to stomp down with our left foot and punch our fist over to the right side. So we're going to go 1 with our left foot, 2, we're going to get our right foot, fling this up, curl it to the back, and it's going to twist around like this. So again, 1, 2 again, 3 again, 4. So you're doing that until the count of 4. So again from here, 1, 2, 3, 4 like this as we look to the right side. 4. Then on and, we're going to go and, we're going to get our hands facing upwards, crossing in front of us. And 5, 6, we're going to open out these hands and step right, left, bending our knees and twisting around our hips. Right, left, then we're going to do the right, left again with our hips, but this time our hands are going to go beside our ears like that, twist outwards. From the end of here, this will go and 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's the first half of this lesson. Let's go from the beginning and recap with the counts. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 7, 8. Now from here, this bit is quite fast, so you don't have to do this knee version. If you don't want to, you can follow yunjin instead. From here, what the 4 members in the back do is you're going to put your right hand to the floor with your right knee, left hand to the floor with your left knee. So this will go 1 and like this, okay? So from here again, right foot, left foot, then we're going to come up on our right and put this behind us, then back with our left. From here, this will go 1 and 2 and, now we're going to go 3 and. Hold on to your leg with your left hand here. We're going to get this right hand, brush this right thigh, bend our head to the left and back. Okay, so again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We're going to get this fist, push it up to the top and look up to the top as well. 4 and. On and, we're going to jump back up, put this fist to the front. Okay. Just before we continue, let's recap that second half again after here when we go down on our knees. 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and now from here on 5, 6, we're going to go 5, 6. From here, you're going to slightly separate your knees, circle your hips from the left to the right 2 times, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and we're going to go and 8, and. Push these hands forward and then to your mouth as you walk forward. So from here again, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and. Okay, so that is lesson 8, verse 4. What we're going to do is we're going to go from the second half again when we go down on our knees, then we're going to go all the way from the beginning with the counts. 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and. Okay guys, now this is lesson 9 and this is the second pre-chorus. So we've just gone like this. What we're going to do is put our left hand out straight to the side. We're going to go down on our left foot, step out with our left. We're going to circle our hips down, down, 2 times, left to right, left to right. So this will go from here, 1, 2, and on, and as we come up on the right, we're going to slightly push our head to the right side because we're going to go and 3 and 4 and. So you're flicking your head to the left side, we're going to lean forward, put a claw shape with our right hand, we're going to switch our head and our hips, left, right, left, right. So from the beginning, this goes 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Now we're going to go 5 on our left foot, slide this right hand down your chest. 5, 6. On 6, you're going to touch off your chest and out. From the end of here, 5, 6, 7. You're going to jump in your place, put your hands to your chest. 7, da-da, da-da. You're going to get your right hand, push this out and touch with your left hand, and you're going to pop your chest each time you do that. So from the end of here, this will go 5, 6, 7, da-da, da-da. Okay, let's just go and do that bit slowly and do a quick recap with the counts. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and. Okay, after you finish here, we're going to do the same move that we know before from the other pre-chorus. So from here, this will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this is different. We're going to get our left hand in a fist, right hand in a fist as well. We're going to scoop around 2 times. So you do 2 big scoops like this, like you're stirring a pot, and you just walk in your place, bend your knees, walk in your place like this. So that's after here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's the first half. Let's go from the beginning and recap with the counts. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and. Okay guys, now this is the second half, Kazuha's verse again with her leg move, okay? So what we're gonna do first is keep our hands in fist, put our right fist here and left fist to the top. From here, we're going to step on our left leg and push our hip forward on our left side, forward on your right side, then forward again on your left, okay? So from here, this will go 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to go straight up, point, point, over to the right side with your left index finger, point, point, and then point one more time. For the third time, you're going to lift your right leg as high as you can. Obviously, Kazuha is a ballerina, so she can lift it really high. If this is the furthest you can do, don't worry. So with the counts, this will go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lift it up. 6, you're going to grab onto it, put your right hand underneath, bend your leg like this, 6, and put this hand down. So 4 and 5, 6, put the hand down once you grab onto it, 6, then we're going to go 7, and kick it out and down, and remove your hand and put it back down. So that will go 7, and then we're going to go 8, and. So we're going to put our hands by our hips, flick, flick 2 times, push our chest forward and back. Boom, boom. Okay, so once again, let's recap from the second half from Kazuha's kick move, and then we're going to continue. 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and. Now for this, so that's 8, and. So on 1, 2, we're going to go 1, 2. From here, we're going to circle our fist up, starting with your right fist going to the top. 1, 2, and you're going to lock your hands like this. Again, 1, 2. Now we're going to go 3. Step back on your right foot and put your hand to your mouth. 3, 4. Step back with your left foot and put your left hand out to the side. And 5. You're going to wave, wave 2 times, close your hand, and step back on your right. So you're stepping back right, left, right. After this move here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to go 6 on your left foot, point up to the ceiling. 6. Now we're going to repeat what we know from the other pre-chorus. 7, and where you put your hands apart and then together. 7, and 8, and what we know from the other pre-chorus, building up to the chorus. Punch, punch into your stomach. So again, from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and. Then you get into the chorus here. Okay, that is the second pre-chorus, guys. Okay, so what we're going to do is go from the second half, from the end of here, like this, and we do the kick move. Then we're going to go all the way from the beginning with the counts as well. 8, and. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8 and. This is lesson 10 and this is the bridge. Just before we get onto the bridge, I would like to mention that the chorus is exactly the same. So you repeat lesson 5. The hook also is exactly the same. Just for the last 5 counts, it's slightly different. So after we go fragile, fragile, we're going to go anti, fragile, anti. Now on fragile for the last time, fragile. You're going to separate your legs and you're going to cross your arms into fists like this. So again, anti, fragile, anti-fragile. So cross your arms like this. Now we're going to go 1, 2, 3. From here we're going to swoop our head and our hips to the right, left, swing outwards. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hands apart. Then we're going to go 4. We're going to bring our hands out and then touch our hips. 4. Then on 5 and we're going to jump in the center. 5 and we're going to get our hands, twist them out and back in. 5 and 6, interlock them, and we're going to interlock our fingers and push them out forward and bend our knees like this. So from the beginning again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and then on 7, 8, we're going to go 7, separate your hands, bring them up behind your head, 7, 8. 8 step with your right foot to get ready for the next move. So again, 5 and 6 and 7, 8 on your right foot. Okay, so let's just go from the beginning, recap that part quickly with the counts. 5, 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. So after 7, 8, we're going to go right, left. So face the front again. As we do that, when we jump, we're going to interlock our fingers in the back, push them up, and then backwards. Stretch out like this. So after 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 2 and you're going to lift your head up and down. 2 and then 3, 4. You're going to twist back around on your right side and put your fingers to your back. So again, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Now put your hands to your back. We're going to go 5, 6. Okay, so we're going to lift our chest and bounce, bounce, bounce. Okay, so 5, 6, and on and you're going to put your wrists together like this in front of your chest. 5, 6, and now we're going to go 7, 8. Once you get your wrists together, you're going to bring your hands up and down. From here, 7, 8. Okay, so that's the first half of the bridge. Let's go from the beginning and recap with the counts. 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8. Okay, for this next bit, we're going to step right, left. Okay, so our hips are going to go to the right and left. We're facing the left side. Get your right hand, push this forward, then your left hand forward, crosses over. Okay, so right, left. Now we're going to bring our hands up and place them like this. So your left hand is horizontal, your right hand is vertical like this. As we do that from here, we're going to lift our body up, bend our knees, so your right knee is going to bend in. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now from this position, we're going to go 5, 6. Step forward with your right foot, and we're going to push our body forward like a wave and back. So again, 5, 6. Now we're going to go with our right foot, 7, 8. Your right foot is going to step forward and go straight. As we do that, we're going to get the right hand alone, bring this up, and then over our forehead. Okay, from here, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, just before we continue, let's go from the second half again, from here, and do that with the counts. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now from this position, we're going to step right up like this. So your hand stays where it is, touch with your right foot and flick, touch and flick. So from here, this will go 1, 2, 3, 4. On 3, 4, step with your right foot. On the final time, get your index finger and thumb, bring this up to the top and down. From here again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to walk backwards on our left, right, turn around again to face the front, cross your arms, and then down into fists. So again from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so that is the bridge. Let's go from the second half one more time from here and do that with the counts before we continue. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, this is lesson 11, and this is the final chorus, or the last chorus, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to jump with our feet apart, get our hands into fists, and separate them like this. Strong gesture here. So this will go 1, 2. Now we're going to go 3 and 4. You're going to go left, right, left. One more time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to go down on our left side. We're going to get our hands and rub them together like this. 5, and as we rub them down on the left side, we're going to go down, pop the right hip up, then go to the other side and pop the left hip up. So again from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5 and 6, and now we're going to go 7 and 8. From here, we're going to get our fists, circle them up to the top, and we're going to step left, right, left. Then we're going to lift our right leg up, pop, pop. We're going to pop our butt up 2 times on our right side while our hands are in the air. So from here, 7 and 8 and 1. So just before we continue, let's go from the beginning and recap with the counts. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1. So after and 1, then on and 2, we're going to go and 2. So from here, you're going to step right, left, and cross your arms on this side. So from here, and 1 and 2. Now we're going to put our hands like this underneath our butt, like underneath here. And we're going to step forward with our left leg and do 2 waves like this. So from here, 2, 3, 4, and on and, go up on your left leg and put your fist behind you. So from end of here, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and now we're going to go 5, 6. From this position here, we're going to swoop these behind our hips, step forward, right, left. We're going to go forward with our right again, point, point. We're going to point out once and then point up to the top. So from here, 5, 6, 7, and on and, lift this up with your left leg, 8. Put this hand down, step on your left leg. Again, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so that's the first half. Let's go from the beginning and recap with the counts. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, after here, we're going to put our left hand to our hip and we're going to punch out with our right hand. 1, slide backwards, 2. We're going to cross our arms like this on our left hip. So again, 1, 2. Now we're going to go 3 and 4. So our hips are going to go to the right, right, and you're kind of thrusting forward. Right, left, right, and push up on the final right. All with your hands crossed. 3 and 4. Now we're going to go 5 on your left foot, swing these hands out, touch on your hips like this. So 3 and 4, 5, and then on 6 and step with your right and left and put these hands down. From here, 5 and 6, and then on 7 and 8, 7 and 8. We're going to step right, left, right, twinkle our fingers forward. 7 and 8. Just before we continue, again, let's just recap the second half from here. Boom, dun, dun, with the counts. 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and so after 7 and 8, we're going to put our hands into fists and go and 1, like this. So we're going to step out with our left leg and flick our right shoulder forward once, then again, but we're going to look up to the top left and back. We're going to put our hands on our hips like this, on our right hip, right hand to the top, left hand to the bottom. So from here, 7 and 8, and 1, 2. Now we're going to go 3 and 4. So our hands are going to switch, switch, switch along with our hips. Left, right, left. After this, we're going to step with our left foot and go anti-fragile. So you're going to get your fists, push them out to the top, cover your face, and open. Anti, look down, fragile, open out and look to the front. Now do the right side. Anti-fragile. Okay, so from here, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then that is the end of that lesson there. So we're going to go from the second half one more time from here, then boom, boom, boom. And then we're going to go all the way from the beginning with the counts. 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the last lesson, lesson 12. This is for the ending. So we've just finished here. Now from here, we're going to bend our hips down left to right. From here, we're going to go anti-T, T, T. So you're going to circle your fist right, left. So from the end of here, 1 and 2, and then we're going to go 3, 4. You're going to punch twice to the left, right. So again, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Now from here, you're going to jump onto your right foot, push these hands down, lift your left leg off the floor. 5, and to your sides, to the sides of your head, and 6 again, and. So you're lifting your hip up, down. So that goes 5, and 6, and nod. So nod 2 times, 7, and 8. On 8, you're going to push these 2 fingers, index finger and thumb, out to the top on your left hip, and you can stick your tongue out again as well, like this. So 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, like that. So that's the first half. Let's go from the beginning. Recap with the counts. 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Okay, after here, we're going to step with our right foot forward, push our fist up to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to bend these down with our hip going to the left. So from the end of here, this will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your left hand where it is. We're going to go fragile. Circle your head 2 times with your right hip. Fragile. Then we're going to go anti-fragile. So you're going to walk backwards starting on your right foot. Anti, cross your arms and open. Anti-fragile. Get your fingers from pinky to thumb into the center. Fragile. Then anti into your place. Again, cross open. Fragile. You're going to get a heart with your index finger and middle finger. Make a heart in front of your chest. So from here, anti-T, T, T. Fragile, anti-fragile, like this. And that is the end of the song. So let's go once again from that second half after here with the counts, and then we're going to go all the way from the beginning as well with the counts. 8, 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this whole tutorial. Well done if you liked the entire thing. It's such a tiring dance, but also really fun, so well done if you got through the whole thing. If you would like to learn another 르세라핌 dance with me, I have taught their debut song Fearless. I will leave that linked on the screen. If you would like to learn a dance of similar difficulty level again to this one, I will leave my high intermediate level playlist in the top right hand corner too. Once again, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial very soon.